Hey there, Jana LeBlanc from Paper and Spark. Today, I am sharing a brief overview of the PayPal Seller Spreadsheet. This is available for sale over at paperandspark.com for a one-time fee. It is not a monthly subscription if you don't already have it. And you can use this one file to do your books for any year, past, present, or future, for a shop that accepts PayPal as a form of payment. So my seller spreadsheets are all designed where you can copy and paste a CSV that I'm going to walk you through how to download from PayPal into these blank import tabs. And once you do, lots of these built-in formulas are going to pull the information that you need from your PayPal CSV so that you know how much you made in sales, how much you possibly refunded your customers. It's also going to import in any PayPal fees, the transaction fees on your PayPal sales. Anything you paid PayPal itself for shipping or postage labels, if you pay for those via PayPal. It is also going to pull in some of your state sales tax related info, ideally your in-state sales total, both with or without shipping included, your sales tax collected on your PayPal sales, and then if you happen to be getting a loan from PayPal, it'll total that up as well, just from doing that one simple copy and paste. You also have the ability to enter in sales from other sources outside of PayPal. You can use this custom sales tab to enter sales from other sources, and you also have these customizable rows where you can enter in sales from other sources. Finally, you can enter in your expenses, your business expenses on these color-coded tabs, and they will travel over to the monthly summary tab so you can see everything in one place for each month and year to date as well. This spreadsheet can be used in Excel, Google Sheets, or Numbers, and you'll see me using it inside Excel. I'm on a Mac in Excel, but it works very similarly in Google Sheets or Numbers. There is one extra step for Numbers users when you're setting the year every year, so make sure that you check that out. Your purchase includes any updates that we make to this file in the future, like if PayPal changes their CSV layout or we want to update a formula. You'll have access to that. Just stay tuned to your email inbox for announcements on those sorts of updates. It also includes access to both these video tutorials and our written Google Doc instructions. You can access both types of learning based on how you like to learn or if you like to see things in action. It also includes access to the Accounting Accountability Club, which is our Facebook community where you can ask questions and get more support. And you'll also have access to live office hours in there every month. Finally, it also includes access to a monthly bookkeeping checklist that will land in your inbox on the first of every month, just with a reminder that it's time to update your books and a refresher checklist on how to actually do that if you don't want to come revisit all these videos again. If you ever need help accessing a new version of your spreadsheet, you want to use a new version for the year, or you want to just get a clean version for whatever reason, or maybe you need a refresher on how to do something and you can't remember how to access your instructions, anything related to your spreadsheet, all you need to do is log into your user account at paperandspark.com. Once you log in with the email address you used to purchase, you click on whatever that file is under My Downloads and Resources here. All of the different versions of the file will live here. You'll see the different international versions if you need one for a different country. The spreadsheet instructions in both written and video format will live there, and frequently asked questions and a maintenance log for any updates that have been made to the file or the file instructions. We're working on adding that as well. Will live here inside your account. So this is where you want to go if you need anything related to your spreadsheet. Please also know that we have an FAQ and knowledge base with tons of frequently asked questions and resources related to your spreadsheet in here. This is the first place to go if you're having trouble with anything or have a question about something related to your spreadsheet. Other than that, if you need help, the Accounting Accountability Club is also a great place to go if you have a question about doing your books or using your spreadsheet. And you're also welcome to email us at support@paperandspark.com. That's also what you want to do if for any reason you break your file and you need to email it over to us. You can save it and attach it and email it to us over at support. So with all that being said, I'm going to just briefly review the areas of your seller spreadsheet so that you can get familiar with how things work. Then I have future videos where we talk about how to actually import in your CSV, how to find your PayPal fees, how to enter your business expenses each month, that sort of thing. Right now, let's talk about this monthly summary tab. If you're in Excel, you'll see the tabs along the bottom. They'll be color-coded. If you are in Google Sheets or Numbers, the tabs are across the top of your screen, and the color coding doesn't quite look as nice in my opinion, but don't be alarmed if your tabs are across the top. So we have our monthly summary tab. This is like the heart and soul of your PayPal seller spreadsheet. Again, you set the date up here in the pink cell for whatever year you want to do your books for. You can change it and it will update along here. Extra step here for numbers users. Don't forget to check out that video. Up here, we have our revenue section. This is where our total sales are going to be tabulated each month. The blue rows will import in from when you copy and paste that PayPal CSV in. And then the green row is going to populate from any individual sales you want to manually enter on this custom sales tab. Finally, you can rename these to be whatever other sales sources you may have. That's fully customizable and just type them out straight into here. Next, we have your expense section. The PayPal fees and shipping expenses are going to import in from when you copy and paste that CSV. And then the color-coded tabs, the color-coded rows correspond to the tabs down here. As you enter things over here, they will travel over to your monthly summary tab. You don't need to enter expenses as a negative. The formulas already know to subtract your expenses from your sales. Anything that says custom expense, you can rename to be a type of expense that better suits your needs and then type directly in this cell. And then down here, we'll total up those expenses. So your net profit row is going to subtract out your total expenses from your total revenue to tell you whether you made a profit or loss. You can scroll down here to see your annual totals once you have a few months of data entered in here. And below the net profit line, we have these blue lines that are going to total up your end state sales, both including shipping your customer paid and excluding shipping your customer paid. I do have a whole separate video explaining PayPal and sales tax and these rows here, so make sure you check that out if this applies to you. Finally, we will import in any amounts that you are receiving or paying off due to PayPal Capital Loans. We have a row here where you can enter in your owner transfers or your take-home pays. These are not considered an expense for your business, so there's just a separate area here. And then we've got these KPIs down here where some of this will be calculated for you. Some of this you need to manually enter. And I have a whole video explaining this as well. This is the monthly summary tab of your PayPal seller spreadsheet and how things work in a nutshell. Make sure you check out the specific tutorial videos for how to actually import in your CSV, use all these tabs, and understand what these numbers mean.